I cannot say properly. I'm gonna. Yeah.
That's okay. You're good.
We also have voice text too. If you ever have trouble, you can always type in the voice text.
Yeah, and I'll make sure to point it out. So. All right, there we go. Sorry, everything's running so slow. Man, I hate my... I'm gonna get this fixed during Christmas. I gotta wait until the attic is cool, and then once that, I can just connect the internet much better. Anyway.
Also, who was the guy that left before?
That was Blast.
He got a lot. He got a lot of information. He read the novels and everything.
Yeah, he's very knowledgeable. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to have him on. And he's new to the server too.
He left.
Blast. Yeah, Blast.
Yeah, Blast. Part of me just wants to do this for part 2. Would you guys be interested in that? Pick this up tomorrow or something?
I don't know. We're more than halfway done.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing it. It's your choice, though. But
how much is left of the video?
I think like half.
13 more minutes.
Half.
No, it's 27 out of 40 28.
All right, we got everyone back yet? No. Alrighty, come on. Ugh, I'm so sorry, guys.
No worries.
It's okay.
I'm not born a streamer, but I am born a YouTube maker. Stream is back, baby. Yep, we are back. All right, we're gonna continue starting in just a minute. Hey, Doodle, I saw you in the server. Do you want to join us via voice chat? Oh. Mike is dead? That's okay. You can always type in voice text and I'll do my best to try and point that out. I'll do my best. Hold on. Let me... You'll chat here? Alright. Well, okay. We'll leave it at that. Alright, let's get back to it. Let me put this back on.
No, we're 27:40.
Yeah, 27:48. And put this back on. And now you should be able to see again. Alright, there we go. What? God, are you kidding? Did it kick you guys out? Because it kicked me out.
I don't... Reset. I'm still here. But I don't think... yeah, I'm still here.
It kicked me out. Here, can you send the link?
Yeah, sure. Is it not there in the chat?
Here, hold on.
I'll send it. I think it's the same link, though.
Yeah, let me... Yeah, let me see if I can.
Just
It's coming back slowly but surely. So, who else has joined? Doodle.
Hello, people now.
Yeah, we get more people. Man, I should stream more late at night because that's when people are really active, apparently.
Yeah, on Sundays, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's also Sunday, so.
Yeah. But
Well,
just
it's like, well, it's pretty. It's 10, 12 where I am. I don't know about you guys.
it's 10:12 for me too.
Yeah.
10:12. All right.
East Coast.
All right. Let me see if it works now. Does it?
then the main game.
All right. There we go. Oh,
Job
did
so
it skip
far.
a little? I think it skipped a little. All right. Hold on. Let me bring this back. Look, now you can see me and the video. Okay. All right. So let's continue. Did we skip over something? No, it's okay. Whatever. We'll just leave it be.
I think we did a pretty
Is such a buggy, inconsistent mess. During my Dante Must Die run, enemies were constantly getting stuck under the map, leaving me with nothing I can do. And every time it happened on the last wave of some ridiculously stupid fights. Like this one, where you have to fight 100 of those flying fucks. It happened twice here actually. The game might softlock you into this falling purgatory, which straight up ruined my Hell and Hell run. Oh, look at this awesome level that denies you the opportunity to go fast, forcing you to stand fucking still and wait for your time to enjoy this awesome platforming. This level is one of the worst levels of all the Devil May Cry series in its entirety, and when you combine it with the fact that the flame might
Yeah, the worst in its entirety, having to
Yeah,
wait a little
yeah.
bit.
How about the snatch sections in Devil May Cry 4? There's this one where you have to grab your. It's like probably like the 4th mission. You're Nero, and you have to. You basically have to use your snatch. You have to use snatch, but if you use it too quickly, you fly up and hit spikes and fall to the ground and have to fight more demons.
Or any of the platforming in DMC3, or any of the platforming in DMC2.
Oh god, it's even more. Oh yeah, I remember the platforming in DmC 2 where you had to jump on these invisible. You had to jump on these invisible little pads. Also, there was I think it might have been the helicopter battle. I don't remember. But there was a battle where the building was on fire. You had to climb up and jump outside. You had to get to the rooftop.
Right.
Man.
Man, indeed. And he thinks that this is somehow the worst level in its entirety. That's crazy. Imagine. Holy shit.
damage you, when the flame might damage you, when it is not even on the screen, it only gets better. Every arena you fight has these tiny holes everywhere that are quite good for cheesing enemies, but in my opinion they make the game 10 times worse. While doing an aerial combo, you cannot afford to look below you to see if there is any solid ground underneath you. And when you decide to slam your enemy on the ground to juggle him a bit, maybe out of habit or you wanna risk it, you instantly fall through the map. Some enemies just decide to fall down on their own without you even doing anything, or you might push them down there.
No, you are in a combo, and the rages are known to jump out of that combo, and it just so happens that it was in an infinite pit. Like that's because of your decisions.
Was that an angel, or is that a blue one, a red one, or just a normal rage?
It was a blue one.
Okay, so yeah, he could have just used round trip.
Exactly.
And then stay in play.
By accident when you just want to style on them instead. Oh, and if you just fall into the hole yourself, you will not get out, as you can't pull yourself out with the grapple hook half of the time because you don't have focus in this piece of shit game. And this fucking DLC decides to do all that, but more. I fell through the map not one, not two, not even three, but 4 times in...
Yeah, you intentionally fell down there. There's no going around that.
Yeah, I literally just saw him like walk. He didn't even. It wasn't even unintentional. He kind of just landed that.
Ugh.
4 different locations, forcing me to restart. I would teleport an enemy to me with my Mirage Blade and they will immediately do an attack without any indication. Some enemies don't even have to be pulled by you to do it, they just attack out of an idle animation. Your combo starter literally won't work 30% of the time because Virgil played Dark Souls too much. How did you fuck this one up? What is happening here? This is why I really did not want to play this anymore. I'm basically halfway through my Hell and Hell run as Dante, but when I realized I have to beat this crap 6 times again, I decided that I would rather not.
If it's not fun, why bother?
And it's 6 missions. Yeah, 5 missions you actually have to walk through and 1 boss fight. It's not that hard. I don't know. And I also think that there's like I don't know if I went on this tangent in my video or not, but I think there's a strong difference. When did this video come out again? It came out last year, sometime last year.
Oh, very recent.
Yeah, very recent. You would like to enter the chat? Yeah, it's right there. Hexen leaked it.
Does that work? Or...
Anyway, sorry. But like I was saying, I think there's a difference between Redfall and Cyberpunk. And what I mean by that is like, sure, the bugs in Cyberpunk were bad, but as soon as they're fixed, it's not really much of an issue because it still has good game design. However, when we talk about Redfall, Redfall is just broken completely. Like, no matter if they fix all the bugs, they can't undo 90% of the AI or the problems with the weapons or the problems with the boss fight. It would have to start with the game being re-scratched and done all over again. That's the problem. That's the difference between these two. Ugh. Yeah, he just walks off the edge. He really does. Anyway. Alright. Damn, last year, yeah. Anyway. Alright, we're nearly done. We got 10 minutes left. Let's see if we can do it.
Bother.
The question that bugged me since I started playing the game in the first place was, why? Why did you make this? For who? The fans of the series will not like it at all. You basically spat in their face in every way you could. The people that actually like these moves you used with sex and swear words every 10 seconds wouldn't be able to enjoy the game either because they're not of legal age to play it yet. This
Exactly. He loves to bring that one section up and say it's like infinitely the worst, but
It wasn't even about sex. It was about Dante's life, really. It wasn't even meant to be like fan service.
yeah. But and wait, didn't DmC 4 and DmC 5 technically does that too if you think about it? Like,
Yeah, way worse.
yeah, it's
Way worse.
they make all the female characters in DmC 4 have like massive tits and ass and have like multiple shots staring at their breast and ass in sexual scenes. And then in DmC 5 multiple times they get undressed. Like, and then all of a sudden, like, when DmC Devil May Cry says the quiet part out loud, it's like, oh, that's too much. Like, I don't know. It's fucking annoying.
A lot of perverted people. Oh. Shit.
What is he on? I have no idea what he's on. He's on something. He ain't on what we all think he's on. He's not playing the game. He's playing, like, the Best Buy version of it. Alright.
This game doesn't have a clear target audience. Even the lead designer of this game confirms that there
Yeah.
is no demographic that this game would be appealing to. This game was released 1 month prior to Metal Gear Rising, which did not look visually as impressive, I gotta admit, but this game literally slam dunks this crap into oblivion with every way possible. And the best
Alright. So let me get this abundantly clear to people. DmC Devil May Cry is absolutely a better game than Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. We have weapons that aren't even finished in Metal Gear Rising. You have to switch. You have to go to a pause menu to switch weapons, and then you have the awkward like rocket cannons and grenades. Then you have the slicing stuff.
Like it goes over the shoulder, tank controls.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then you have like.
I think it's good if you don't play it like Devil May Cry.
Yeah, exactly. You don't even have a dedicated launch button or like a launch mechanic. Like there's like it slightly does it, but like air combos. Like, I don't even know if it even has jump canceling. I don't think it does. Like, fighting in the air is super awkward in Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. But because but you punch the senator, it's a better game. Like,
I will say, I think the Gaming Brit did a video on this.
yeah, he did.
Compared the Metal Gear. I've not seen it.
Funny enough, he actually admits that he plays DmC Devil May Cry more than Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
Well, it's just better to play.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that, like, if you don't play it like Devil May Cry, it's fine. And I like how it doesn't use a lock-on that much.
It's funny because I only play Metal Gear Rising because of the bosses, not the levels.
Oh yeah,
The levels I play the reboot only because they are funny.
Right.
Because of the game.
Yeah, the levels in Metal Gear Rising are, and that's way more over the top than DmC Devil May Cry. So
Right.
I find it weird that people say that this game's try hard, not pure right. Which is very interesting to me.
Alright, let's continue.
Thing is that this game is also a spin-off of a well-beloved series that was done under a different studio. But that studio handled things with care and respect to the source material while also introducing their new ideas. I often hear criticism about Devil May Cry reboot, and people usually say stuff like, it shouldn't have been Devil May Cry game, and instead its own thing, which is, in my opinion, completely wrong. Not a single person would care about this heavily mediocre game if it wasn't for the Devil May Cry label on it. Just look how many games it tries to compete with, and all these are—
No way you unironically say Darksider 1's combat is better than DmC Devil May Cry. No shot.
I don't know, is Darksider, I've never played it. I've only played DmC 4 and Metal Gear Rising.
Okay, I can confirm it. I can confirm it for a guy that only plays Devil May Cry games and played Bayonetta, Metal Gear Rising, and God of War. DmC is better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than 4 and Rising, definitely.
And it's better than Darksiders. Like, Darksiders' combat is so clunky and slow. Like, it has, like, a few moves. It doesn't have that much, like, going for it. Its weapon pool is very small compared to DmC Devil May Cry. It doesn't have interesting combos like it does.
Is Castlevania on there? Was
Cas-
that made around that time?
Yeah, Bayonetta. Bayonetta
Also,
came out in
there's
2009. But,
Yeah, there's no way that he says that God of War 3 is better than DmC.
yeah.
There's no way.
Ugh, I don't believe it either.
It's like the story's like miles better,
Yeah.
way better than 4. 4's story was like I can't even describe why I don't like it.
It's the anime beach level. That's what I like to call it, that episode.
Oh yeah.
Because all they do is set up Nero, and then that's kind of it. Like, that's all you need. Darksiders RPG is kind of... It's supposed to be a fighting game. The rest are okay, but to put... Yeah. I don't know. I stopped playing Darksiders 2 because I just didn't find the combat satisfying.
Also, for Devil May Cry 4, I finally found playing it with Nero than Dante because obviously it was made for Nero.
Dante's pretty hard in DmC 4. He's like, I think he's a lot better to play in DmC 5. He's much easier.
Yeah, it's more accessible.
Yeah, so once you get Devil's with Dante, he's like it's not, because you can do air combos with those. You can't do it with Rebellion unless you have Swordmaster.
Right. So. Alright. Oh, we're nearly done. 9 more minutes, please.
infinitely better than this definition of mediocrity. So, what have we learned from this? What questions can we ask ourselves? Well, first of all, did I went too hard on the game? Probably yes. It's just, I hate games like this, man. They take somewhat of a cool idea and butcher it to the state of being mediocre trash that not a single person should waste their time on. It is actually really interesting to see Dante and Virgil slowly crawling back to their prime form where I used to see them. The game has these cool features of showing the twins being very inexperienced, like the way Dante stumbles after a stinger. It is awesome. There is a really cool video of comparing movesets of the Devil May Cry reboot and the moves.
Sorry, continue?
That's That's actually a really cool thing they added to show his sort of inexperience. The way he attacks in that game is very unprofessional and very awkward compared to DmC 5 Dante.
Right.
It's a really nice touch that they added to the game, and many games would usually skip on that.
Yeah, Ninja Theory really like attention to detail when it comes to like certain animations really and what they tell about the story, you know?
Like
and it shows that the gameplay of the animations of Virgil are more precise, but it's weaker. But yeah, it shows that he's precise.
Yep.
Like always, right?
Yep. Alright.
Of Devil May Cry 5. There is a really cool video of comparing movesets of the Devil May Cry reboot and the moveset of Devil May Cry 5, and if you're interested in it, check it out, it is really cool. I tried asking a lot of people in my social circle, on Reddit, on Discord, what they think about this reboot, and a lot of people actually defend this game, but what it usually boils down to is, oh yeah, this is bad, yeah. Oh, this is also pretty bad, did not like that. This is also a very trash mechanic, true. Oh, this? Yeah, this is unplayable garbage, I agree. So, do you hate the game, or... Oh no, it has really good gameplay and it's pretty cool, 7 out of 10. Guys, I'm not an expert here.
Oh my god. Yeah, guys, when I made that 7-hour video, it was just 90% of the time going, yeah, that's bad, that's true, but the game is still good. That's totally, man. That's great. I love how he strawmans the entirety of, like, people that like DmC Devil May Cry. Cool. At P combat. That's true. The thing about the comparison game that he did earlier with God of War 3 and Bayonetta is, like, why can't they all just coexist? Right? Why do they have to be constantly compared with each other? Why is it when DmC Devil May Cry does something, it has to be compared to everything else? But when DmC 5, the greatest game of all time, has its flaws and we compare it to other games, it's not the same. That's a food for thought there. You guys there? Yeah, we'll continue. Sorry, I was looking at something. Alright.
Yeah, but for some people, this is Devil May Cry. My friend from high school actually met the Devil May Cry series through this game, and I unfortunately cannot contact him anymore, but he enjoyed it even more than Devil May Cry 3. And there are actually a lot of people that enjoyed the game too, which is great. A quick reminder, you don't have to go toe-to-toe with anyone ever. You should always stick to what you think and are free to enjoy any game you want. For example, I really enjoyed the new Modern Warfare 2, and this is a piece of shit game. I know it sucks, but I still like it. The thing about the reboot is, if you boot it up and play it once, it feels fine. I even enjoyed it during my first playthrough. But the moment you start playing it more and increasing the difficulty, you start seeing cracks. You see the stuff that was overlooked, if not completely forgotten to be looked at. You start paying attention to mechanics more, and the thought of maybe this
hasn't been not looked at. Has been not been looked at.
Right.
Right.
game is shit actually. Starts
It looked at it too much.
Right. I agree.
It actually starts crawling in faster and faster with each mission, where I can replay Devil May Cry 3 another 3 times in a row, and my opinion about it would not change, if only for the better. Devil May Cry series was always about getting good, as you kids call it, getting more stylish and becoming the legendary demon hunter this game wants you to be. In the reboot, there are not a lot of things to get good at. Bosses are easy, combos lack the necessary depth, platforming is brain dead. The only thing you want to get good at is spamming the start button on the controller to not hear a single line of dialogue. In my opinion, the only good thing that came out of this game is some lessons they learned to create Devil May Cry 5. It's always nice to see people learning from their mistakes, unlike some other game devs I know. So, is the game good? Hell no. Is the game bad? Yeah, it's pretty bad. Will I ever play this again?
Not in a million years.
This is the end of the video. No, stop, don't look at the runtime. This is the end of the video.
Sadly, this is actually not the end of the video because he decided to add a little bit more, and you'll see what I mean.
Secret mission.
It's a secret mission, guys. I remember thing. I know thing. Secret mission. I know.
If you are watching this only to hear me talk about the Devil May Cry reboot, you are free to go and enjoy your time and maybe play some Devil May Cry 3 in the process. I'll just sit here a bit. Bye bye now. No, you can't use the bathroom. Okay, see you later. Okay, I think they're gone. Ninja Theory, quoting your own soundtrack. What the fuck is wrong with you?
You're a fucking disappointment.
Not his own soundtrack, but okay.
The video was originally intended to end here, but then something piqued my interest. Upon doing research on this game, I was trying to find some info about the budget of the game, but did not find anything close to being official, besides some people theorizing about it on game FAQs. So I decided to look up the game's info on Wikipedia, and the thing I read there made me hate the game even more. But, you know, it's Wikipedia, you rarely can trust the stuff it says. But then some people on my Reddit thread said something similar, so I decided to dig deeper, and what I found was pretty interesting. As I understand it, the decision to create a reboot was made because Devil May Cry 4 did not sell insanely well. It was still a commercial success, but was not selling as well as other games from Capcom. And I'm not a marketing genius or anything, but isn't it something you were expecting? You did one of the most hated things you can do while creating a sequel. You switched the main character. Also, the budget was too low, but characters are worse in my opinion. Take Metal Gear Solid 2 as an example. In my opinion, it is one of the best pieces of media ever created, and on release, fans were hating it. They were literally spewing acid at the game because the game forced you to play as Raiden instead of the beloved character loved by the fans, and I'm talking of course about Pliskin. It's such a shame he only appeared in the second game, really like the guy. But when the dust has settled in, the fact that Metal Gear Solid 2 is a masterpiece is basically unquestionable now. Now, Devil May Cry 4 might not be a masterpiece on the same level as Metal Gear Solid 2, but it is pretty solid. God, I am so funny! Even in my comment section under the Devil May Cry 5 video, everyone is telling me to play the fourth one, and after finishing it, I really enjoyed it. As a company, if you do a stunt like this, you have to be prepared to face the consequences. But let's leave it at that. Capcom decided to make the series more appealing to the Western audience by creating a Western spin-off of the series. And for some reason, they chose Ninja Theory, a British studio that was highly unremarkable until the release of Heavenly Sword in 2007. Now,
What? So okay. So Rocksteady, people that made like one shooter, gets to create probably one of the most iconic superhero franchises of all time, weren't popular before they made the Arkham games. Like, people thought that Arkham Asylum was going to be bad because they thought, number one, all licensed games are bad, and two, it's from a studio that nobody's heard about. Like, ugh. Ain't no way he said the reboot doesn't have depth. Yeah, I agree. It's so fucking... Dude, I swear, these are always people that don't talk about depth. Because when it comes to, like, Chaser Tech and some of the others, at least they're like, you know, this game probably doesn't have as much depth as some of the other games, but it has depth. Versus the people that say that, you know, don't really care to look into it. Like, they're not very good at the other DMC games themselves, which is also annoying. What, is this ending? Yes, it's nearly ending. We're nearly there, guys. 3 minutes. Let's do it. We got this. All right? I believe in all of you. I love everything.
3 hours.
Yeah.
For a 40-minute video.
Yeah, it's not surprising, honestly. This guy says a lot of dumb stuff, so...
Now, I'm not an expert, but choosing a studio over one game that is not even that good might not be the cleverest idea, to be honest, but what happened happened. So, just so we're on the same page here, the fans were mad at the company for switching the protagonist, so they decided to do the same thing again, but worse. What? Ninja Theory got a complete creative freedom, and pretty much no super...
No, this is all wrong. Ninja Theory did not have pure creative freedom.
They didn't. If they did, the game would be completely different. Alright?
True. Facts.
We might have had a DmC 5. It was up to them.
Yeah. They, even in the original...
Capcom's fault.
It was mainly Capcom, and I even think Itsuno wanted to... I'm not sure, but I'm sure they wanted a change for the series.
Yep. Where am I getting? Oh, shoot. Whatever. It's from another server. Okay. Let's finish this.
Revision from the creators of the original games, as I understand it, which was a huge red flag already, but it gets worse. A lot worse. The guys decided to destroy pretty much all the foundations set by the original creators and create their own new, refreshed and cool foundation, while at the same time spitting in the mouths of all the fans. Well, more like shitting Taco Bell diarrhea out of their assholes into the faces of the fans. They were claiming that the games on PS2 are not cool anymore, and Devil May Cry Reboot is what is actually cool. Oh wait, I guess it is not cool anymore. That's more like it.
And I got a bigger dick.
So what
Dude,
is...
I just realized this, but he showed the same cutscene twice. Oh my god.
I think you just like cut and paste.
Yeah, I don't even think he did any real ending there. I just think he just... Oh, insert thing. I don't have anything else, so I might as well just use the same thing. Oh god.
Cool in their opinion. Sex, swear words, door-to-door voice acting, more sex, more swear words, and a dick measuring competition. And don't even get me started on totally not forced references and clever homages to the originals. It is lame. Besides 12-year-olds that just discovered what sex is, and girls in their teens simping for guys out of that era of Hollywood movies, who will find any of this cool? Yeah, boom! Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot this is not cool, I apologize. They wanted this crap to compete with Bayonetta. Not to mention the amazing ad campaign these guys had. Are you guys ready for the cool, western, grounded and stylish game presented to you by Tyler fucking Jordan?
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man.
What they...
Will he ever watch the actual interview or the actual thing? No, he won't. He won't give us any context or anything because they never do, because they've never watched it. I've watched the video and like you can clearly tell that there's like more effort and people take them way out of context, but what do I know?
Clip of it. I saw a bit of it. The guy who's speaking, I don't even... It's clear that English wasn't his first language. I think he was from Italy.
Yeah.
Specifically from Italy. I don't even think he knows, like, the gay cowboy thing. I don't even think he knows what freaking Brokeback Mountain was.
No, they were just taking what they meant in the video. They said Western. So what did they mean by Western? When Capcom told them to make a Western game, and the first thing you think of Western is cowboy, because Western equal cowboy. That's how most people see it. So he did that as a passing joke, and then he moved on, right? But
I don't even know if he even chose the image. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
Like I don't. We're almost done. We got like less than a minute.
All right, let's do it. Let's power through.
Absolute fuck is this? This is literally not only disgusting and bigoted, but some of the worst memes I have seen, even by that day's standards. Hell yeah! Boom! Slam! Yeah! Oh fuck, I forgot. This is gay. I'm sorry, guys. I literally have no words of describing this. Play DmC Reboot if you are not gay? Well, it's time for me to go gay, I suppose, because they got a better...
They didn't say that. Whatever.
A game. Ninja Theory is a horrible, homophobic and disgusting studio that does not understand what it is doing half of the time, while at the same time antagonizing actual fans of the series and then spitting them in the face. And the funniest thing is, after you beat the game, you see a little preview of their studio, like they're proud of creating this piece of shit. Small hint, you should not be proud of any of this. Fuck this game and fuck Ninja Theory.
Oh, wow, we did it. We did it, guys. We did it. You guys are the real ones. We did it. We stuck it through.
That was a burden, yeah. That was... Percival still muted.
I bet I wouldn't want to listen to this either.
Yeah, I think he just left. I don't even think he had to go to dinner. I think he just left.
He gave up. He gave up, man. I don't blame him.
That is like... Wow. I mean... Especially the ending. Fuck this game, fuck Ninja Theory.
Like, this is why me and Blast say that this is the worst DmC Devil May Cry video ever. There's no topping it.
I'm trying to think of if it wasn't that, what was the worst? Like, if that's not it, what is?
Exactly.
I was really trying to think. I don't know.
I mean, Sphere Hunter and Mega Carmines and J Reviews were pretty bad, but not like this awful. So.
Yeah, at least they knew that. Like, at least it was like. At least they knew that freaking Definitive Edition existed.
Well, he knows. He just doesn't care. Remember?
Oh, but that's even worse. He knew, and he didn't even add it in.
Oh man. I found the presentation. Yeah. Now I know what about the best DmC Devil May Cry video ever. The best DmC Devil May Cry video ever? Ah, that's simple, guys. There's this video called The Ultimate Defense of DmC Devil May Cry. I don't know. The guy that did it seemed to put a lot of hard work into it. Maybe you should check out that guy. The gay cowboy thing is such a nothing burger. Yeah, I agree. Oh, man. Well, that was something. Oh, man. I'm so exhausted from that. It's 10:40 at my time.
Yeah, where I am right now is... We're both on the East Coast, so yeah, 10:42.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think I'll end the stream there. Obviously, chat, you'll be helpful. You'll also be in the video if I find good enough clips. Obviously, people that have come in and talked, that's awesome. And, you know, some of you that are watching in the future, like Eddie or Percy even, you know, if you guys enjoyed that, that's great to hear. I think I'll leave the stream at that. Thanks, guys. This was a lot of fun, but I am super tired after all that. I did not expect it to take that long.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway. But thank you all here. Thank you, hey, Hexen. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you so much. Good to see you.
Yep, it was good to be a part of this. So I'll close out Discord and then I'll close out this. So I'll see you guys later.
All right. Take care.
See ya. Alrighty. And we're about to close stream, so I just want to say again, thank you to everybody. I feel like we should have done a part 2, but nah, probably not. You know, probably better that we left it this way. So anyway, I'll see you guys. Thank you guys. You guys were so much fun, and you guys can check out the new video coming out January 15th. Not me selfishly bragging or anything, but it's a great video. Anyway, thank you guys for being here. Honestly, you guys mean the world to me, and seems great to